All right, let's take a look at this lightweight tale of the tape. Ethan Crelinsten, 30 years old, 5'8", weighed in at 155.2 pounds. Deandre Corbe, 28 years old, 5'7", weighed in at 155.4 pounds. This is the battle of ecological versus illogical jiu-jitsu, as Ethan Crelinsten declared. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, this is going to be a great matchup.
Yes.
I mean, both guys good sort of everywhere, so it's going to be fun to see what they choose or elect to do.
Once again, guys, Ricardo Amendolia here with Mr. Sean Williams for Who's Number 124. This is the first match of the undercard. It was actually supposed to be Cole Abate versus Ethan Crelinsten, but Cole recently injured his leg at the IBJJF Worlds. So Deandre Corbe, the fans have been asking for Corbe to get an invite here at Who's Number 1. We give the fans what they want, the best matches all the time here at Who's Number 1. So it's Corbe versus Crelinsten.
And Corbe likes that head tie to the single. That on that right side, he likes to tap the head and go to the sweep single on that side, that right side. But right now, that's Ethan's back leg. So that'll there now. He's made him walk. So we'll see if he uses that sweep single entry. He's used it quite a bit on former competition. So
Crelinsten in the all black rash guard short combination. Deandre in the Rasta Bob Marley style black colors there.
Yeah, I like what Corbe's doing with the hand fighting. Is bringing the wrist down, going on 2-on-1, trying to get the wrist to the inside, to the cross hip, and then as Ethan sort of starts to pull that out, he's feinting.
Keep him off your head, dude.
There's a nice single on me.
Keep him in front of you. Keep him in
Just couldn't quite get his shoulder connected to the hip there. Just a little too far away.
A lot of buzz about Deandre Corbe. You see his coach there, Greg Saunders from Standard Jiu-Jitsu out of Rockville, Maryland. They have their ecological approach to drilling and training, which is getting a lot of traction online. Go check out their YouTube channel to learn a little bit more about that. Once again, the ecological versus illogical match that Ethan declared it. And you know, Ethan has been here at Who's Number 1 many times before. He has a big win over Fabricio Andre.
Yeah.
Submission win, actually.
Yeah. I mean, Ethan is no joke. I mean, Pato could do nothing with him, really. They fought not that long ago. He really couldn't do a lot with him. And so when Ethan's on, he's very, very good. So he's going to put this collar tie. Corbe trying to take it off. A little feint there. Nice step around. You see that little step around to the outside that Ethan did really saved him from Corbe being around behind him. Nice counter. His arm was beat, but he didn't let his leg get beat.
So we're 3 minutes into this match. This is probably the most stand-up we've seen in the entire card here tonight. So definitely a different pace.
There he has Ethan biting a little bit on that feint now. You might see him really go on a double leg here soon, whether he turns it into a single or not, but got him biting a little bit. Like that underhook.
We talk about ADCC veterans, and many of the competitors here have either fought on ADCC or will be fighting in ADCC. Ethan has been to the big stage of ADCC a few times now, and will be back in August. Corbe on a single there. Ethan with a nice sprawl, holding that back control.
Corbe's still trying to go out. Nice step over by Crelinsten. You got to watch his other leg, though, does Ethan? I'm sure he's aware of that, but he almost got his leg sucked into a pretty bad position. This is clear. Get behind the feet. He's not quite behind. You got to get behind the feet with both legs here. That left leg, get behind the foot, and then he can get free. Ethan bring the legs around. front now.
Getting to the top position. Corbe controlling that bottom leg, trying to make some space.
See Ethan backstep hard if he gets that foot away.
Good. Rotate, don't pause. Good. Rotate, don't pause. Rotate, don't pause. Good.
Nice rotation there by Corbe. Getting Ethan's hips.
Judges favor blue.
Corbe with the judges' favor so far.
Yeah, Ethan's a bit stuck up there. He's got to get this foot. There he goes. Get behind the feet. There he does. And now he can start thinking about what he's going to do. His knees, got to get that knee free. He's in trouble still with the knee line. Corbe has, look at a suck in both legs. Ethan goes on the counter toe hold. That to me tells me he's a little stuck. He's going to start countering the footlocks. Now Corbe tries a heel hook. Now Ethan's knee is almost out. Now it's out. Now if he can keep that left, yeah, his left leg's got to be smart. There he does. Pummeled in nicely. It's just a little far away. If he can get his head down, he can get the left underhook a little bit deeper. Corbe does a nice job of inverting. This is a crazy pace right here, Ricardo.
They have not stopped moving this entire time. 8 minutes, 44 seconds left in this match. Corbe trying to tangle up that second leg there.
You gotta watch a knee bar here for Ethan. Once he starts to extend, he can flip the left leg out if he can straighten out the knee. And it kind of comes out of nowhere. He's lost that other foot, so that's gonna be harder now.
Nice, exactly. Good job. Going back, getting back to the hip line.
Ethan trying to stuff that leg. Nice spin out there.
He's doing a great job of he's actually staying in the heat in there as well. He's not just turning around, kicking out. He's doing a great job of staying in there, creating pressure, staying safe, and countering right now. Now he's got to bring his head down, does Ethan? He's got to get his head low. There it is. It's coming down now. So that starts the pressure of when you have underhooks and you keep your head up like that. It's not real pressure. Now it starts the pressure. Get the head down. The weight starts coming in. And it starts to make a lot more pressure. Corbe pulling in the legs nicely now again. Watch the back take here.
Breaks out of jail there for a second as Ethan gets right past the legs of Deandre Corbe. And this is where the experience plays a big factor. You know, there was a lot of buzz about Corbe coming in, but Ethan has fought the best of the best. And he was able to pass the guard of Corbe. Corbe now looking to get to all fours. It almost looked like Ethan was going to hop to the back there for a second.
Yeah, he's got to keep the elbow high, and he chooses not to. And when you go that arm over the back, the octopusy style, kind of that position. It's that the arm that's behind the back needs to stay high at the head. It was a little bit low, and so I think he elected to let that go.
Ethan trying to progress.
He is. He needs better underhooks, I believe. I think he's got to get a deeper cross face, so chin connected, or the shoulder connected to the chin. This arm underneath there, if I'm Ethan, I'm not happy with where that elbow is for Corbe. See that elbow? It's not quite, he's not underneath it like a ledge. Corbe's elbow is underneath the chest. It's going to take one little bump for him to get that arm underneath and be able to turn. So we'll see if he's kind of pulling it out now. There, now he's pulled it out. So now it's a ledge. So now he can drive forward and mount. Yep, there he goes. That's such a small little piece right there that looks insignificant, but it's the entire thing is that elbow becomes a ledge. So some people might think, well, that's a frame on the bottom. No, it's a ledge for the top guy to drive forward and mount just like Ethan just did. It's not a good frame on the bottom when your elbow is out like that. It's actually needs to bring it under the chest, and that gives Ethan a frame. Now his arms are in good position, but Underhooks for Ethan. Ethan needs to underhook the top arm when Corbe turns to the side like this. Again, underhooking and looking for gift wraps. Corbe has a good right arm position, but that left arm needs to really hug around that leg. He's in great position to begin getting out. It's just his elbows really, yeah, it's that elbow that Ethan's pushing around. It's just not set. It's not set. And
Judges favor red.
We talk about escaping the back control with the body triangle. Ethan's got a mounted body triangle, just as worse.
You know, sometimes with the mount, it actually can do you a disservice if Corbe can really bridge hard up over the foot. It can tie your feet together and you can get kind of rolled. But Ethan's put a lot of pressure. I think Corbe's a little tired right now. He's put a ton of pressure. Underhooks and gift wraps right now for Ethan. And if you're Corbe, that right elbow has to glue to that far hip. Here comes the gift wrap, which gives katagatamis. It's all there for Ethan. He's kind of letting up. I would definitely not let up if I was him. I would keep firing the underhooks and looking for the gift wraps and the katagatamis. They're all there. He's taking the back.
Ethan working the back position now. Full body triangle. Can't see where his right arm is, but looks like it's inching around the neck of Deandre Corbe. Ethan doing such a good job in this match.
Still working to get the arm under the chin. Underhooks, again, if I'm that left arm of Ethan could be underhooking that top arm, and that's just miserable for the bottom person. You get, it's katagatamis, it's gift wraps. It's just a miserable thing for the bottom person to have somebody underhook there. And Corbe's left arm, there's the underhook. There's the gift wrap if he wants it. He could switch so he's dominate. There it is. Now you know katagatami could be coming really quickly. He stays underneath the arms. Corbe's could be bridging up hard. His arms are, I mean, he can get his arms back in good position. Not now. Now they're getting controlled.
2 minutes, 40 seconds left in this match.
Here comes
Ethan dominating.
Yeah, here
from
comes the
mount.
katagatami, Ricardo. Sorry to cut you off there. Here it comes. But again, Corbe turning.
Corbe does not want that katagatami on. He's doing whatever he can to just rotate and rotate. He was able to free there. Ethan shoots that leg over almost for an attack there. Looks like Corbe escaped temporarily. Back into the mount now is Ethan Crelinsten.
He is again walking the arm up the floor. Got to walk the arm up the ground. Look for the katagatami, look for the gift wrap. It's a very simple game, but my goodness, it's so difficult to get out if your arm gets walked up high like this. There's the underhook on that right side if you're Ethan.
Yeah, Corbe is going to need to not only escape this position, but pull a Hail Mary out to get this match done. Because this has been all Ethan Crelinsten so far.
That's right. That initial pressure of what he was on top just was a lot to deal with, I think, for Corbe. Half Nelson. Half Nelson to break him down. Power half. Almost to see if he switches arms here. He's got a hand like around the face. I can't really see if he'll switch to the other. There he is. Switch to the other side. Now it's getting closer. It's getting closer.
I was gonna say he had the rear naked over the chin, which is still possible to get a submission, but
absolutely. Absolutely.
And Ethan's in the best position on the mat possible, in the corner of this, pretty much the entire B team there.
Now he's getting a little bit impatient here. He's going to try to finish no matter what, which is when you start bringing the legs up like that. Underhooks for Ethan is what he needs, and he really wants. He looked like he was like even just going to desperately start swinging legs up and over, but really dominant performance here by Crelinsten. Just excellent performance.
And that is it. Well, actually, there was a few seconds that we have to adjust on the clock there, but the match is pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only a couple seconds left. There it is. Match is over. Ethan Crelinsten absolutely dominated this match. Started off a little aggressive from Deandre Corbe. Ethan turned things around. Let's take a look at the replay. Saw a lot of wrestling initially. Once we saw the leg entanglements and leg attacks, Ethan said enough of that, was able to eventually get a controlling position and just pretty much dominated the rest of the match. Body triangles, mount, had a couple submission attempts there in the process, but absolutely dominated Deandre Corbe for the rest of that match.
The official decision via decision out of the red corner, Ethan Crelinsten.
There it is, your winner, Ethan Crelinsten. Big win. It was supposed to be Corbe. Props to both men for taking this match. Props to Ethan for taking the replacement and Deandre for stepping up. But let's kick things over to Kendall Rusing for a word with our winner here tonight.
Ethan Crelinsten, congratulations on a first main card win here tonight against Deandre Corbe. How does it feel?
It feels amazing. Really tried what I could to get the sub. Deandre's really give it up for Deandre. He took the match super short notice. You know, obviously we're always training, but it's super risky for him just as much as for me. So thank you, Deandre. Yeah, I'm pumped about it. I wish I got the sub, obviously, but got the job done. Yeah.
Yesterday in the press conferences, you talked about illogical versus ecological jiu-jitsu. Do you think it's the illogical jiu-jitsu that won you the match tonight?
Don't call me the Spaz King for nothing, right? So there we go. Well, let's see how Jay does. Maybe he'll out-spaz me. Who knows?
So a big match win here for you tonight. Obviously, it wasn't the match that you had in mind. We had Corbe first, then you had to pull out due to injury. We had a great replacement, like you said. What are you looking forward to as far as your next few matches here? Are you looking towards the belt down the line? What's in your sights?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, you're not here unless you want to be the best in the world, so I definitely want 45 belt, 55 belt, but I think next on my radar is going to be ADCC, and that's really going to be the most important thing for me for now, so I'll see you guys there. Yeah.
We'll see both of these guys at ADCC. Let's give it up one more time for our first main card victory of the night.
Congratulations, Ethan Crelinsten. Looking forward to seeing him at ADCC. Only 57 days away from the biggest grappling competition in the world, the 2024 ADCC World Championship.